you're going to love the music of Steve Tyrell coming up later. And then tomorrow we have Julie Bowen from Ed and film Joe Somebody, Gary Dourdan from the hit CSI, and the music of Cousteau. You'll thoroughly enjoy that tomorrow. You may remember our first guest from his days as Zach Morris in the series... You know, it's going to be a come down. Remember, Todd already did his push-ups, so this is not going to compare. The series was Saved by the Bell. These days, he's... All right, he's on NYPD Blue. Watch the clip. Here we go.
Hitting a cop, huh? You didn't think you'd get hit back? You didn't hit me, cop. It's brutality. Police brutality.
Please welcome Mark Paul Gosselaar. I didn't know that was going to happen. I didn't know the screeching was going to be there.
You know, they didn't show the beginning of that clip, and I'd just like to say that the beginning of that start is basically we pulled up in a car, and the guy that you saw that I ran into the wall, he basically said, "Hey, where's Screech?" And
boy. And then...
That's what happened, basically, after that, is that's what'll happen, just to let you know if that happens on the street, but I'm sure it doesn't.
I was going to start talking NYPD Blue, but let's just get the Saved by the Bell out of the way. How many years was it on, and were you on? Is it still on? It's not on anymore. It's in repeats.
I don't think it's on anymore.
Okay, you were how old when you started?
I was 13.
And how many years was it that you were on?
6.
6 years. It had to be fun in Southern California. The weather is great here. 13 years old. Yeah. Having that little bit of fame, that must have been fun.
Yeah, it was definitely a bonus, you know, at 13 to be on a show like that. I mean, it definitely helped in the chick department, which was kind of cool.
They actually, now this is...
Oh, man, you bastard.
Well, something like that. They say, you mentioned women, you brought it up, not me, I happen to have the picture here. They said that you dated all 3 of the girls at different times in real life. This is Tiffany Amber Thiessen. You dated her?
Equal opportunity, man.
Yeah. Now, okay, Tiffany you dated.
You want me to run this down because it basically happened that I dated her first. I know you have a big thing for Elizabeth, too.
We all like Elizabeth, Elizabeth Berkley.
Right, and it was just dating, you know. That's all we did on the show.
Is this when you're 14?
It was very clean. Elizabeth, I think, was right when I was 15. I wasn't able to drive. She would have to drive to my house.
Soda pops? You guys have a soda pop? That kind of thing.
Yeah, it was real naive, basic, innocent stuff. So yeah, nothing big. And then I think from there it went to Lark. Actually, when we were filming
this is down here. Let's go down here to Lark.
Yeah.
Okay, you dated her.
Actually, during this, when we were in Hawaii, I remember Lark and I were dating at this point, and Tiffany and I dated for a while off and on.
Did they get jealous at all?
Oh yeah, there was actually a time in the show where the executive producer had to sit us down, and because all of us were kind of squabbling and whatnot, they wouldn't talk to each other, and I was the big, you know,
stud. I think.
Right? To this guy, I was a big stud for dating, and you know, Mario and I were, you know, we were kind of just all. It was just one big happy family.
It was like kind of, you were kind of like a rock star. Right?
Yeah. But I kept it in the family, actually. You know, I didn't date a lot of guest stars. Actually, my wife I met on the show. But
now, you heard that, ladies. He's married.
I got sentenced early.
Yeah.
It was, I've been married for 5 years.
Really? So, yeah. And can I ask you how old you are?
27.
20, you're a kid. You're a little kid.
No. Yeah.
Saving NYPD Blue, huh?
What? Yeah.
You're the guy now. You're the young guy. We don't want to see Sipowicz's ass anymore. We want to see... Tell them...
It was a nice ass, though. Come on. It was a nice ass.
I didn't study it. I don't know. I didn't study it. But Tell them the nudity clause. I've heard this and we've had it discussed before.
It actually is true. I was a little afraid of that clause. There's an actual clause that you write, you sign that says you will show your ass.
On NYPD
on
Blue.
NYPD Blue. I mean, I can show my ass anytime I want, really, but I have to show it on the club. So,
How do you feel about that?
I've been training. I've been preparing myself. You know, since I found out back in March of last year that I was doing this, you know, I've hired an ass coach. Basically, is my wife. You know, I'll do the little pose for her, and she'll tell me yay, and she'll give me the, you know, the gladiator thing.
Right.
But it's been tanned. I don't have that. I used to have.
I don't know if I want to hear anymore. Is that?
But you know that
I don't want to say. Don't say cream. Don't say tanning. I don't want to hear any tanning cream or anything like that.
But you know how you can get sort of that underwear white mark? That.
No.
Okay.
I don't.
I assure you, I will not have that. So
you're 27. You're next to Franz. I'm sure you look fine. Okay. Right?
Yeah, I would imagine.
Did you do real training for this? I actually heard that you went with some New York City police officers.
Yeah, we went for a week. We went with one of the executive producers, Bill Clark, who my character is John Clark, which was his younger brother. I went with Bill, who's a 25-year veteran detective. And we went to New York and we just hung out with detectives. We hung out with Homicide Squad. We hung out with the Narcotics Squad. We did raids.
Oh, you were a part of this?
Yeah, we did a raid at 12:30 at night. Busted a drug dealer who was basically selling crack, and did buy and bust, and then went in and busted that guy at 12:30.
Now wait a second. What are you doing? Are you staying in the car? Are you going outside and watching, or what are you doing? Are you helping?
I was a typical actor. I was in the car. No, I actually had a vest on, and you know, I was trying not to get in the way of anybody. The New York Police Department is awesome. I mean, they're just like, yeah, just go, just, you know, put this vest on, just go. And went in there, and you know, I was right. You see the guy, boom, hit the door, and you're right in, and you go in, and you're trying to, you know.
Did you have to say anything, or did you do anything, or just watch?
No, I just watched. I mean, I've never been in places like this before. I doubt anybody's ever been in places like this. You know, this is. We were in some of the worst neighborhoods, you know, in New York, Brooklyn area. So
scary. It was scary.
It was scary. I'll admit.
Did you show your ass at any point?
You like? No. You know, that kind of thing. So
that's good. How is the staff, the crew there, Dennis Franz, those guys?
They love the show.
They've been on here. They've all been on.
Everyone's sort of given me, you know, a little rundown of the show and stuff like that. But basically, Dennis said that he loves the show. He said that you need to work a little bit on your opening.
Yeah.
But the actual.
You mean Vanilla Sky touching?
No, that was good. That was actually good. That was good. I actually got a chuckle out of that. A little bit on the opening, but he said the interview part, you're excellent.
If you get a chuckle, then we're doing something
golden,
right.
man.
Yeah.
You're golden. Your tie, though. I was going to comment
the tie.
about your
Who
tie.
cares? No one's looking at the tie.
Tell people
They're
don't
all
know how
looking
to
at
tie
you,
ties.
man. They're all looking at you. When we come back, 5 questions with Mark.